Should you be saving for your own retirement or saving for your kids' college? I'll be real honest with you. This is a tough question for me to personally answer and a tough question that a lot of my clients go through as well. So I'm going to cut straight to the chase for you on this one. You should be saving at least 20% of your income for your own retirement before you start saving for your kids' college. As a parent, you always want the best for your kids. Oftentimes, that means making sacrifices today, such as sleep, exercise, giving up some of your free money, and of course, self care. Parenting isn't easy. That is one thing that's for sure. To back this up, a survey done in 2018 by T. Rowe Price found that 74% of parents say that saving for a kids' college was a higher priority for them than saving for their own retirement. They're putting their kids first, which is very, very common. Thinking about this, though, brings a quote to the front of my mind that I absolutely love, and it helps to put things in perspective for me personally. That quote is, "Lions eat first." What does that even mean? Well, if we look at investing in ourselves today versus investing for our kids' college, that allows us a lot more freedom and flexibility in our retirement years, our later years of life, that we can help our kids with other things that they're going through as they've already graduated college and working on paying down that debt if you chose not to help them. Let me give you an example here. If you're broke in retirement because you chose to save for your kids' college versus your own retirement, who do you think is going to help you with your expenses? A lot of times it's going to be your kids. These are the same kids that you gave money to earlier in your life to help them with their college. But now what are you doing? You're robbing them of their own retirement savings. And what is that going to do to them? Leave them in a situation when they're in retirement that they need to have their kids help them with expenses in retirement. Do you start to see a trend? Listen, you need to eat first, save for yourself first when you are young and have young children, because that allows you to take care of the first priority, which is your own retirement. By doing this, you'll be less likely to be a burden on your kids down the road. So be the parent or be the lion who eats first with your family so you can be strong for them in the future and in your own retirement. And one thing you should keep in mind is this: college should only be 4 years. Your retirement should be at least 30 years long. Which one do you think is more important? As a parent, you absolutely need to talk to your kids about college cost and how much you have saved for them when they're starting to look at schools for future years, if you have saved for them. Or another way to look at it is, how much can I help you out each and every month with your monthly expenses while you are in college? A flat dollar amount is typically what I like to see most clients do. So set realistic expectations about what school your kids can afford when they're starting that college search process. Your kids also need to consider what major they're going to go into and what kind of money they'll make when they get out of college with the major that they select. It's a big problem that I see that a lot of parents gloss over with their kids. What are you going to go into in college and how much money are you going to make when you get out? Compare that with the cost of tuition. I have a whole chapter in my book dedicated to this one subject. If you want more detail on that, feel free to check it out. The last thing I want to leave you with is this. Around 1 in 6 millennial parents are saving for their own retirement. Of those 1 in 6, around 30% expect their children to help them with retirement cost. Remember that trend that I was talking about earlier with being impoverished in retirement, the kids helping you out, the same thing happens to them? What do you think is going to happen with millennials? So let's reverse that cycle. Stop robbing from your future self today. Save at least 20% of your income for your own retirement. Once you're doing that, then it's appropriate to start looking at saving options for your kids.